Alright, so welcome to my channel. My name is Don Charlie. This doctor really did well, Charlie. He massacred the Spanish embassy. He slaughtered them. He butchered them. Charlie. Now, like, this is too much, Charlie. This doctor did very well, and this doctor needs to be, Charlie, given an award by the Ghana government, Charlie. Nah, bro, like, this guy, this man, this doctor did really very well. Alright, so this doctor I'm talking about is called Dr. Agbeko Ocloo. Okay, he is a consultant. Listen, he's a consultant orthopedic surgeon. Okay, was trained in the US as well. He had his first degree, let's say the medical degree, at the University of Ghana Medical School, before he went to the US to do this, specialize as well. Okay, so he applied for a visa to go to Spain, a conference for it's a 4-day conference. Okay, and then the Spanish embassy, denied him the visa, and then they gave some flimsy excuses saying that it's a flight risk and that when he goes to Spain, he wouldn't come back. And so, like, that did not go down well with the doctor. And so, Charlie, he replied them, Charlie. They replied, Charlie. Now, like, this is fatality. Like, this is massacre. Like, now, like, this is too much. So let me give you the profile of this doctor. Okay, Charlie. This man be big man. He doesn't need to. Come on, like, run away to Wednesday in Spain where they are suffering of all the countries that he has the opportunity. Looking at his profile where he can work at, why would he leave all those things and then go rather work in Spain? While US is there, Germany is there, there's Canada. So let me give you his profile. And he's a consultant orthopedic surgeon at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital. Now, the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital is the second largest public hospital in Africa. Okay, and it is a tertiary hospital. Now, their aim now is to improve from that level to a quaternary hospital. Okay, so we won't ask ya go book a bong on reading. So find a book and then or type on the internet and find the meaning, what a tertiary hospital is and what a quaternary hospital is. Okay, 2, he is a lecturer at the University of Ghana Medical School. Charlie, getting to all these positions not be easy. 3, he is a fellow at the West African College of Surgeons. And 4, he is a consultant, okay, at the West Africa Rescue Association, who sees patients even from Spain till he sees patients who are even Spanish. Charlie, nah, this isn't right. These white people do not respect Africans. Okay, and so, as I said earlier, they give some flimsy reasons as well. So this doctor, Charlie, came to reply that, Charlie, nah, Charlie, I wouldn't even leave my work here in Ghana to come and then be part of the unemployed people in your country, because he's seen that he's been a doctor for about 20 years now, and he's a big man now. So why would he leave? Even Spanish doctors are even leaving to other countries to get better salaries. So why would he leave? Alright, so let me take you to the letter that he wrote back. Spanish and Charlie. This letter be fire. I'm really sure that the time now it day Eugene shows be Vanda Charlie. And so as an old Vanda, and I'm really proud of this guy, Charlie. Now, like, the letter be fire. And it wrote very well too. Alright, so let me bring you a breakdown of the letter. Okay, and then we'll take it from there. Alright, so welcome back to my channel. before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Don Smart, aka Lyrica, aka Sana Bakos, aka Sana Bajua, aka your favorite Titiba, aka the YouTuber. Who is what your favorite YouTuber? I will not say, because your favorite YouTuber has been compromised, aka the special one, not me, though, this never is a punch, aka the physio, aka Mansa Musa, aka the new youth bastler. Yeah, so if you like what I'm doing, kindly like this video for me, okay? Also leave your comments as well, and then most importantly, subscribe for me, very important as well. So I can't do this work alone. It's between you and I. So thank you for that. Okay, so let me put it on record actually. This doctor that I'm talking about, Dr. Agbeko Ocloo, and I've seen him before. He's a very simple man. Like if like you see him, okay, you wouldn't even that, oh, there's a doctor, because it's very simple. Like, you know, those people that have money, so much money that, oh, like, they don't even like bother dressing too much, and they yanom for actually then go wear suit, then wear like dress hand change, and now like rich men like him, they don't dress like hand change like that. Back then, when I used to be at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital as a physiotherapist, okay, as physios, we go to the orthopedic units as well to see patients after surgery, or even before surgery. We see patients as well. So I've met Dr. Ocloo before, okay, and having spoken to him, he's a senior man, and my boss is the one back then, the one who would talk to him and things. Okay, alright, so let me take you through the letter that he wrote, where he massacred and slaughtered the Spanish embassy and then the head of missions there. Alright, so let me start. It was like the deputy head of mission, Embassy of Spain, Accra, Ghana, 26th April 2015. Yes, sir. So this thing happened, I was like in 2015 thereabouts. Yes, I was in April as well. Alright, so it was like I applied for a short-term visa to attend a medical conference in Barcelona from 26th April to 29th April 2015, and by your response dated 22nd April 2015, I had been denied an entry visa to your country. As was written in your rejection letter, I have an option of lodging a contentious administrative appeal at the High Court of Justice of Madrid, Spain, within a 2-month deadline counting from the date of serving. Since it is highly impossible for me to get myself to Madrid and lodge my appeal, I have decided to personally write to you for some clarification. The reasons for denying me an entry visa were that the information regarding the justification for the purpose and conditions of the intended stay was not reliable, and also that my intention to leave your country before the expiry of the visa could not be ascertained. I know it is your prerogative to decide whom to grant a visa to, but I feel personally insulted for the reasons you have given for the denial. Shall this doctor be senior? Actually, let me continue. He said that I know it is okay. So let me continue from where it was like, I am a highly trained orthopedic surgeon with specialty interest in orthopedic sports medicine, and complex joint reconstruction, in will. profile or in qualifications. I have been a doctor for the past 20 years. My current positions are consultant orthopedic surgeon at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital, lecturer at the University of Ghana Medical School, fellow of the West African College of Surgeons, consultant for West Africa Rescue Association. So, and then in brackets, I treat patients from the expatriate and diplomatic community, including quite a number from Spain. I'm sure if you were to injure yourself, I'm the most likely surgeon that you'll be referred to. Wow. And it is true, okay? Like, there's no bragging, it's in the truth, okay? And he was like, I have attended medical conferences in Germany, TU, Switzerland, South Africa, Japan, Canada, USA, and Norway. Incidentally, all these countries found my purpose for traveling justifiable except you. The letter of invitation I presented to you was written by a renowned surgeon in Madrid who trained in the same institution as I did in the US. But I guess you did not find a letter written by such a person credible enough. I find it laughable that you think I will not return to Ghana and end up as an illegal immigrant in Spain, where people of my skin tone are treated as second-class citizens. Oja. I have a wife and children whom I do not intend to abandon. Although I do not consider myself wealthy, I am very comfortable economically and have investments in property and other assets in Ghana. How did you ever come to the conclusion that I was a flight risk? Charlie, you senior man. May I kindly remind you of some basic facts about your country? Oja. So this is where the fire is, Charlie. Now this doctor should be, given an award for taking these whites who do not respect as Africans. When I do not blame them though. I blame our useless leaders who are looting and sharing and destroying Africa. Right, so let me continue the part 2 of the letter where he really gave it to them. Okay. He said, 1. The unemployment rate in Spain presently is 25%, and youth unemployment tops 50%. Whoa, actually, even here in Ghana, we are even better than Spain. Okay, why would I leave a stable job and to go and join the unemployment ranks in the country? First punch. Number 2. From January 2009 to end of 2013, 400,000 Spaniards emigrated to look for work outside of your country, and this is expected to rise in the coming years. Oja, fire this man, Charlie. That's why he's a consultant, Charlie. He has really done his research. Alright, number 3. Doctors in Spain are the least worst paid in the whole Eurozone. Why would I want to go work in a country where my counterparts are living in droves for economic reasons? Fire. Charlie, this doctor be Vanda pair, Charlie. He be proper agenda boy. Be old Vanda. And as an old Vanda myself, and I'm really proud of him. Number 4. In the year 2012, it is on record that 2,405 medical doctors applied for certifications to work abroad, according to the Medical Spanish Association, a a 75 increase compared with 2011. 83% of doctors seek jobs in Europe, mainly the UK and France, and 7% America. Child, this might be killer. Point 5. In 2009, the health ministry warned that there was a shortage and that the country needed around 3,200 more doctors by 2025, which is 2 years from now. Because we're in 2023, but then this letter was in 2015. Okay, so it was like by 2025, at the present rate, the shortfall will be around 25,000. The Spanish government has talked of increasing the number of university and medical school places, as well as making it easier for overseas personnel to work here. So this was his point, and then he came down to elaborate, to give more fire and things. It was like, sir, as a representative of the country of Spain, you have failed woefully in your responsibility to promote the interest of your country by denying me a visa. My skill, knowledge, and experience will be invaluable to the Spanish people, even if I decided not to come back to Ghana. Furthermore, my budget for this conference topped 5,000 euros. This is the amount of money that would have been injected into the Spanish economy in a week. Can you imagine the economic loss if all the doctors from all over the world attending this conference were denied entry into Spain? I was due to present 2 papers, and since I was not able to go, I have informed the conveners of the conference of my inability to attend. This is an international conference, and can you imagine the embarrassment your compatriot doctors will feel when it is announced that I could not present my scientific papers because he denied me a visa? Given the reason for visa rejection, a detailed explanation on which aspect of my application did not provide sufficient evidence that I will return to Ghana is most welcome. I am particularly curious to know of the lofty economic standards set for Ghanaians to visit to Spain when Spaniards themselves barely meet these standards. Yours truly, Dr. Agbeko Ocloo. And he added his titles, so MBCHP, or his qualifications as MBCHP, his medical degree, and then FWAC is just a fellow West African College of Surgeons, which is a fellow, and he was like consultant orthopedic surgeon. And you copy the ambassador, the embassy of Spain, and he ended with Accra, Ghana. Alright, so Charlie, I think this doctor did really very well. Charlie, you should be congratulated, and Charlie, because it's not a small man, and he's done really very well. Alright, so let me take you through some of the things that people on Twitter said. Okay. Alright, so someone was like, some lazy man, he was like, not reading all that, but I do hope he finds peace. And also the second person was like, if you had read it, you were going to understand that he actually has peace. So that was, and so one person also came, was like, Arab, his name is Arab Boy, was like, finish them, be true. The man really did very well. And there was also someone was like, I doubt anyone gonna read that. Really, I read that even yesterday. Right, so I read a full story yesterday, and so someone also came with a different, or let's say with an opinion to explain to us. So if you're watching, read this as well. It was like, that's why I always attach a cover letter to all my visa applications, till in case you'll be traveling to any country at all, then you have to get a cover letter. So it said the cover letter is just to make a business case that I am returning to my home country. Undeniable case. I've never been denied a visa thrice. I've applied. Last Schengen visa, I was given 1 year. Alright, so then this person also came, was like, this is how to treat a serious issue without being insultive, confrontational, belligerent, and vindictive. A professional display of civility, education, and exposure worth emulating. Yes, I hope HR advisors, consultants, and trainers are reading this. Charlie, like, this man really did for a while. Charlie, like, even though, like, in the letter, you can feel that Charlie, that this man has really found peace, and that Charlie, the way he addressed him, Charlie, very educative as I read to you, Charlie. It's very nice. Alright, so it was like, Africans think bitterness is wisdom. If he thought Spain is beneath him, he wouldn't be writing such letter. He would just move on. Highlighting all Spanish problems is not gonna make Ghana a better country. Nonsense. This guy is not serious. He isn't saying that Ghana is better than Spain. He's saying that, Charlie, he's been to other places who haven't denied him visa, even better places, Charlie. And he isn't saying that, Charlie, he wants to stay in Spain or whatever. He's just going for a 4-day conference, let's say a week maximum. Okay, and even better countries like the US, Canada, Switzerland, Japan, South Africa, Germany have not denied him visa for conferences he's been attending. So I don't see that this guy is bitter. No, it's not bitter. He's only kind of like expressing his views and making that the head of missions or deputy head of missions understand that, Charlie, he's really a somebody. Okay, and so someone also came and was like, stay in Ghana and help your people. They don't want to see you in Spain. Make peace with that and move on. You are a doctor and not an economist, so their unemployment figures are irrelevant to you. Africans feel so rejected and desperate when their visa applications are rejected. Why? This cannot be serious. And so there was this guy who also came in and was like, very straight and piercing, never opting for the least social treats. Yes, well, wise man. Alright, so someone also came in and was like, the entitlement from Dr. Agbeko is embarrassing. He thought a bunch of 5k euros will boost the Spanish economy. This guy not the bro. That's why the guy is not saying that it's only 5,000 euros that will boost the economy. Saying that, yes, of course, that will help us, but then saying that, like, the conference is not only about like for 10 people or something. It's a whole worldwide conference of doctors from around the world. Let's say the doctors are 50,000. Okay, and Spain 5,000. Each of them are paying, let's say, 10,000 euros. Imagine the amount of money they would have gained, or the money that would have pumped into their country. This guy's not serious. And it was like, perhaps in Ghana it will. Little did he know that an average doctor, an average soccer player in La Liga gets paid 9 times that per week. And he has a nerve to brag about a lousy 5k. Oh, this guy is not serious. Alright, so the second person was like, onto African streets, Westerners arrogance. Like they treat us they will never respect us. I think it's true though, because whites come here and then they are treated like angels. I think like Ghanaians are the most hospitable and friendly people on earth. Like, we treat strangers as gods. More especially the white man, because we see them to be God, or as small gods. Alright, so this person was like, and I read it and I can say I am so proud of Dr. Agbeko. I am Nigerian. It's definition of know your worth and don't settle for less. Yes. Imagine Hungry Embassy refused my visa and the rest of my team players last year, and we are going for a tournament hosted by them. This thing needs to stop. And that's why I said I don't blame these countries. If Africa, our leaders are doing very well, these people would respect us. But then our leaders steal monies and then go and hide our monies in these same countries. So how would they respect us? And even our leaders leave hospitals here and go for treatments out there. Such a sad story. Alright, so this person was like, Prof or Dr. Agbeko is a gentleman. My letter would have come in a handcover note. If not for bad relationship in Africa, we are better than all the countries put together in Europe. Not kidding, and it's true. Because of bad leadership. Alright. So it's like, whoa. So many people confirming that they did not read or do not know how to read. Beyond shameful, lovely letter by the doctor. Yeah, and it's true. People just read a short part and but if you be some useless something like that, then they go take time then read out the things. Alright, so I think in conclusion, I think the doctor did very well, and Charlie, for applaud them the things. So in case you don't know Dr. Agbeko, this is an image of him on your screen. Okay. Alright, so thank you for watching. Before I go, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Don Smart, aka Lyrica, aka Sana Pakus, aka San Fabajua, aka your favorite YouTuber, aka the YouTuber was what a favorite YouTuber would not say, because a favorite YouTuber has been compromised, aka the special one. Not for you do this never, it's a punch. Aka your favorite YouTuber's nightmare, aka Man Samusa, aka the new YouTube hustler. Yes, I am the new YouTube hustler. So if you watch this video, kindly like this video for me, comment as well, and then most importantly, subscribe for me. Alright, thank you. See you once again. Bye.